time to pluck what is planted. A time to kill, a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up, a time to weep, and a time to laugh. I really believe in my heart right now that He's looking down from the heavens, and He's the lucky one, because we're here and He's there. A time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to throw away stones, a time to gather stones, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek, a time to lose, a time to keep, a time to throw away, a time to tear, and a time to sow, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak, a time to love, and a time to hate, a time for war, and a time for peace. Something that came to my heart that I wanted to share with you, Kyle, and you, Nick. There's no doubt in my mind that your father's looking down at you right now, and he would want you to know that he's very proud of both of you, because you were both of an example of who he is and the love that he had. You guys share. He lived life, success regardless of the world's struggles, which sounds like there were many in his life. Overcoming addiction, and you guys probably know a lot more than we do. His trucking career has shown his boys the significance of the purpose of life, working and taking care of themselves. And you guys kind of touched base on that. Kind of. He was a clear example of how life works. We go through struggles in life, and as we grow older and we grow out of it, we may not, grow completely out of it, which sounded like he never did. But the important part is he accepted Christ in his life, and in that we know, we rejoice that we'll get to spend time with him again. He was definitely a protector of the family, and I heard, I think you, Kyle, said that if you were in his circle, you were in his circle, and you were being protected. He was very huggable. The story that you said that you guys barely could reach around his big old chest, but I got a funny feeling that didn't stop you guys. Okay, and I could see the smile on his face. It's like the day that we baptized and we brought him up from the water. The smile he'd had on his face was priceless. And what you said that you guys felt like the most cherished in the universe, and that was really evident about how much he loved you guys. It sounded like he was a big outdoorsman, traveling, taking you guys. I think Yellowstone was part of it, Red Feathers, and it goes on, the monuments. What a great time spent. That's how you're going to keep them alive, are those memories. Every activity he planned was out in the wide open, the elements, and it sounded like motorcycles. There was a Jeep involved without a top, and on and on. He was a lover of music. It sounded like he loved all kinds of music, but what it boiled down to was his love for ZZ Top. Yeah. And like I said, the day that we met him, I was going to mention something to him, but it was one of them situations where it was not appropriate. And then when you said that, it was like, yeah, I see that. The rings, the long beard. Some mentioned of changing lyrics is that's just evident of who he was. And my advice to the family is keep them alive. We lose loved ones, but we cherish the memories that each of us have. And there's going to be stories that are going to come up that you guys are going to share with each other and go, yeah, I remember that. Oh, I forgot that. You know what? Don't let any of those go. And you boys, there's going to be days. I lost my dad about 9 years ago. There's going to be days where you're just going to let go. Don't let anybody take that away from you. That's how you're going to purify your heart, and that's how you keep your dad alive. Okay? Again, like Joe said, thank you for the honor of, people call them funerals, and it's I don't like that word just for the simple fact that it's like saying goodbye, and it's never goodbye, because you know we're going to see him again. So we're going to call this a celebration of life, in honor of Rob, that the people that he touched in his life is really evident, and the love that you guys have for him is even more evident of how special of a man he was. So from the Eternal Brothers, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to come in and honor your loved one, and we thank you from the bottom of our heart. So